All right, so here you can see the data set that has been loaded. All that is required to create a new data set is to click on create new data set. In the home button, navigate here, you see data sets. So you navigate to create data set. I downloaded the data set to local, so all I needed was to click on from local, and I set up the data set used. So after the data set is loaded, you can see it's successful and I can consume it by the AutoML. So I'm currently creating the AutoML. Have loaded the data set. If you check under the data set, let me create next. So I'm selecting the type of ML I want to create. Now, as you can see, the AutoML is currently creating. Experiment is still running. So now we see that the model, the AutoML model have completed. I can go to my experiment to see, and this is the experiment is completed. So the next thing I want to do is I want to deploy the model. Okay, so if I click on model, I'm able to see the best model. I'm able to see the best model. So I can go ahead to deploy it. So I want to deploy Operationalizing ML. I change my container instance. I enable authentication. I'm good to go. So I go ahead to deploy the model. So now the model has been deployed successfully. As you can see now, the LD state indicates the service is LD and the endpoint is available. And this is what the Swagger URL, which I'll be consuming later, look like. Now, after deploying and from the experiment, if I go to my pipeline, I'm able to see that the pipeline has been completed. And I can see that see pipeline currently running. Now, if I check through my experiments, I can see currently I have 2 experiments. The AutoML, which has currently completed. As you can see, it's completed. It's completed. So if I run this, you are able to see the AutoML model. You are able to see the best model that was selected by AutoML, as well as all the necessary metrics based on how the model performed. And currently, if I also check my pipeline, I can see that the pipeline to publish that model is currently running, which is the last stage expected for to consume the model finally. We're able to see that the endpoint pipeline has been published. So if I run this now, I'm able to see that yes, pipeline run overview status completed. So this pipeline can successfully, this model can successfully be used and deployed.